What's up, everybody, man? It's your host with the most, your boy Dub Q is in the building. And look, before I do anything else, make sure you come on in, wipe your feet off on that, man. Like and subscribe to the channel, man. Look, show us that love, man. Welcome to the Black Cat Panther podcast experience. You already know it, man. The Panthers are in a pickle, and I'm not talking deal. Look, it's now coming down to the time where we're getting closer and closer to the draft. Look, it's time to be on the lookout for a quarterback. I smell a quarterback sighting here in Carolina, and it's going to be smelling really good. So make no mistake about it, man. I love it. Look, let's get into it if we're going to get into it. Let's go down to, let's just say, and this is me hypothetically speaking, that the process has now been eliminated down to C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young. If you had to choose one, which one are you going with? Look, we've been over the stats 100 times now. It's been the ongoing topic for the last month and a half, 2 months. Which guy do you take? Which guy is that guy? And potentially which one could take you to the promised land? I love both guys. If you ever see me do a mock draft, I always take CJ Stroud as my guy first, because right now he's the best overall quarterback for the Panthers and what we fit and potentially could do with Frank Wright. But I believe that's the only reason why he's being picked as the consensus guy is one of the nervousness that everybody gets with the size from Bryce Young. I mean, make no mistake about it, Bryce Young is a phenomenal talent. He's being, put in the same breath as Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, different things that he do, the ability to off-look players, off-look safeties, and throw people open, his ability with the footwork in the pocket to scramble and make something out of nothing. He's electric. I mean, make no mistake about it. We haven't seen a guy like this electric come out the draft maybe the last 10 years. I mean, look, Joe Burrow was electric. He has that it factor. Patty Mahomes is that guy. But I mean, there has been, for Carolina, we haven't seen a guy like this that's being able to, be able to come to us in years. So I like the prospect of potentially having Bryce Young. I kind of lean towards Bryce Young over CJ Stroud a little bit more. The more and more I go back and look at his plays, the more and more I look at his escapability. Now, I have to say, in the pocket, he scares me to death because he is very jumpy in the pocket. Now, whenever the pocket collapses, he takes off without hesitation. He's already ready to go. But a lot of the times, whenever he do roll out or stroll to the right or the left, he's already ready to make a play, whether that be a potential throw or that's potential running to get the first down. So I like it. I saw him take a couple of shots in football, like that, the Missouri game. Look, he took a shot from one of those guys, and I thought he wasn't going to get back up from it. But you got to look at it. He plays in the SEC with a lot of NFL-sized guys. So for everybody that's saying that you worry about his size or what he potentially could be if he take the wrong hit, I think that he's been playing on the same side, on the same level with the same caliber size of guys in the SEC. So I don't think we will have anything to worry about. And I think it would be more clear cut if he was like maybe 2 inches taller. Everybody would really dive into, okay, he's the consensus number one overall guy. And it's not even clear. It's not even close. I mean, because CJ, we love CJ, but CJ lacked a lot of, what's the word? He lacked a lot of pizzazz when it comes to getting wins. Like in that Georgia game, when he fell short and you allowed a kicker to get you in that position where the kicker ended up missing the kick and you lose the game. Like a lot of those games should have never got to that point because CJ had the potential to really take that game over and he didn't. He was more lax, or he allowed the game to come to him because he didn't. I remember in that Georgia game, he didn't start off well. Like the first quarter or two, he was non-existent. And then he came on as the game came on. But, that's something that, like I said, I'm going to leave that alone because I know all you CJ Stroud guys are right now picking me apart in this video right now. So I know he has a huge fan base and a huge following. All I'm saying is the truth is the truth, and it will set me free. And like I said, I like Bryce. His size is just a little bit of concern to some people, but to me, I don't think it's going to be a concern, man. I think that guy is going to be a playmaker on the next level. We've seen smaller guys come out here and play A lot of people worry about the water weight, but hey, it is what it is. If the boy can play, let him play. He might be the first person to change the size difference when it comes to quarterback and playing in the NFL. So if he's going to be innovative in that state, let him be great. I'm choosing to say, okay, out of CJ and Bryce, give me the most dynamic playmaker out of the two. And that's clear. That clearly was Bryce Young. I mean, whether that's winning the Heisman or what, this guy has been nothing short of phenomenal. So this has been your boy Dub Q. I'm putting it out there. Bryce Young to me is that guy, the clear-cut guy. If you had to choose between CJ and Bryce, I'm taking that guy because he has his numbers so signify it. Everything he's done in college football has signified. And if the only knock concern is his size, we'll deal with that shit later. I mean, that's just one of the things I'm looking at now, and I'm to the point now. I'm not gonna keep arguing over his size with people. I mean, this guy can just flat out play. So give him a chance. This has been your boy Dub Q. And I would like to say welcome to Black Cat Panther Podcast, man. Let's get into it if we're going to get into it.